Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay, and today I'm going to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles 2025 schedule, the regular season. I'm not going to talk any preseason. Give you thoughts on the early predictions on what the Eagles record could be this year. I might come back and change it, give you data predictions. So let's go ahead and talk about the defending Super Bowl champion. The schedule. This is the fourth toughest schedule. I'm going to go through these games real quick, give you my thoughts on it, what could possibly happen, and where the Eagles can go after defending their title this season, how far they can go. So, week one, they kick off the season. They got the Dallas Cowboys on Thursday night. I think the Eagles will take care of business and play at home against Lincoln Financial. They get to show out the Dallas Cowboys their new Super Bowl banners. It's been 30 years since Dallas won the Super Bowl, so I think they can handle that. And I think it'll be a close game. I think it'll come down to maybe a touchdown, that one. So who knows, with the new additions on defense with the Philadelphia Eagles, it's going to be a lot different, especially, Darius Slay, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. They lost some players, so it's interesting to see how they fill in the roles of these young guys. So I still think the Eagles take care of business and get the win in Dallas to kick off the home opener. So we say, and then week two, this is a Super Bowl rematch. Yep, that's right. The Kansas City Chiefs and Arrowhead. If they did the same thing like they did the Super Bowl against Patrick Mahomes, and they contain Travis Kelce and not letting him have many catches, I think Philadelphia will take care of business there. It'll be a lot more close than what everybody expects. So they did a good job containing Saquon Barkley in the Super Bowl, but however, they did not contain Jalen Hurts. So again, it depends on the Chiefs' offensive line. If they can't protect Patrick Mahomes in this game, I think the Eagles will get the win here. And this one, they go 2-0. The Rams, week three, and it's back at the Lincoln Financial. This team, everybody say the Rams almost beat the Rams. Almost, yeah, it's almost, but the end result, it happened. You guys couldn't shut down Saquon Barkley twice. There's two games we played you last year, so you're coming back here. I mean, yes, the Rams have young defense stuff. They have brought back Matthew Stafford. You have Puka Kanua. Cooper Cup's no longer there. I still think Philadelphia could go 3-0. I think they can take care of the Rams again. They got to shut down Saquon. I think that's the only thing. Jalen Hurts, he didn't have a great game against the Rams last time he played, but at the end of the day, it matters at the scoreboard. And to me, when Hurts is playing, Hurts is usually winning game. I could see the Eagles going 3-0. The Tampa Bay game, I think they should stick to the running game. In Tampa Bay, I think it would not surprise me if he was to lose this game against Tampa, because we know Tampa, they are blitz happy, and they're going to go send everybody at Jalen Hurts in this one. It won't be surprised if they do that in this game, so don't be surprised if Tampa Bay wins this one. I see 3-1 record. Denver at home with the young Bo Mixon quarterback. I think the Eagles will take care of business that game. I think they want that. I think that'll be a 4-1. Giants got a lot of things going on. You do have improved the quarterback situation with two veterans in Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston, and plus you have Jackson Dart. I don't know who's going to be playing this game. It's on Thursday night in MetLife Stadium. Last time the Giants played the Eagles, Saquon Barkley. So last two times, Saquon Barkley went off for the first time, and the Eagles had their backups in. So yeah, they got some things. They do have in there, the rookie Abdul Carr. So he's gonna be an important player to help this team make a turnaround. So I still think the Eagles take care of business. That one's gonna win for them. So I have them win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're 5-1 right now. Minnesota is gonna be interesting to see. Now this is gonna be a J.J. McCarthy, his debut in this season, because he was hurt last season. How's he gonna do with the Minnesota Vikings? I think the Philadelphia Eagles will take care of Minnesota. Yeah, they got to worry about Jefferson. I think that's going to be an interesting matchup. I think if with the Eagles. I think they'll take care of the Vikings with the experienced quarterback. Next game back in Lincoln Financial with the Giants again. I think they sweep them right there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eagles go 7-1. They are 7-1 at the bye. Monday night against Green Bay, they have a later bye at Lambeau Field. Last time these two teams met, first last year, was the kickoff, the opener in Brazil. The Eagles won a close one in that game. The other one was not so much close because the Eagles did their job and forced turnovers. If Green Bay makes the same mistakes last time with turnovers against the Eagles will take advantage of that. So now the Eagles were number 1 in forcing fumbles, and this. So I think the Eagles will take care of Green Bay, win that game on Monday night. This one's going to be an interesting one. I think this will be a close one. Detroit Lions in Philadelphia at Lincoln Financial at 8:20. I see this one be a close one. I think maybe Detroit might get this week one out. This one, they're going to get a close one. And Dallas, I think they split the Dallas Cowboys, so they lose 2 straight. Then for week 13 against Chicago, I think the Eagles will take care of business, get back on the winning track, and win that game against Chicago. Then we go to Monday Night Football against Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Chargers most likely can be running. I think the Philadelphia Eagles can take care of Justin Herbert and do everything right and win that game in LA. Last time we saw the Eagles were in LA, Saquon Barkley went off. So who knows what's going to happen there. Raiders, they're a team that's going to be looking towards rebuilding. So I think Philadelphia will get that victory. Going against Washington Commanders in Week 16 matchup in Washington. I think the question is Jayden Daniels having a sophomore slump, or he's the same as his rookie year, or slightly better. It depends. I would say for this one, if Jalen Hurts stays healthy throughout the year, I think the Eagles will take care of Commanders because you have to stop not only Jalen, you have to stop Saquon Barkley. Week 17, going to Buffalo. Last time these two teams met, Buffalo and Philadelphia, was a Lincoln Financial. There was a classic shootout. Well, we know what happened. Eagles defense gave a lot of points, but this is Josh Allen. I think this will be a high-scoring game between the two. I give the edge to Buffalo in this one, so slightly, not too much, but it'll be interesting to see how these two teams battle each other. In Week 18, I throw the Commanders winning Week 18 because it doesn't really matter because the Eagles are pretty much in the playoffs. So, 1 loss to Washington. Let's see, 1 loss. Let me count the wins here. In my opinion, I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I see the Eagles going 12-5. And they'll be in the playoffs. I don't know what scene was going to be. We'll have to see what happens. We don't know what the injuries going to be like and stuff like that, how the teams perform. Everybody's going to be going after Saquon, trying to shut him down. Get pressure on Jalen Hurts, force him out of the pocket. Everybody knows that saying Jalen Hurts is not top 5 quarterback. I see he's a top 10. I know everybody's getting out there. He don't have the stats and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it's about winning football games. And when he has a Super Bowl and he has a Super Bowl MVP, he outplayed Patrick Mahomes twice now in a Super Bowl and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's all about wins. I see the Eagles making the playoffs again. It's gonna be interesting. Plus, possibly may have Saquon Barkley on the cover of Madden. If that happens, I don't like the chances then because Madden curse. Every time you see a player end up on the cover of Madden, you usually have a bad season or they get injured. So it's gonna be interesting. I might come back and do this again. Give you my my thoughts on the outcomes. But, you know, the little early season preview of the 2025, give you what I think could happen. I could be the same or I could be different. Who knows? But Eagles got a lot of prime time games. Another thing the Eagles do have, they don't have back-to-back home games. It's either home, road, road, you know. It's going to be interesting. This is the fourth toughest schedule for them. So it's not going to be an easy task for them to go back to the Super Bowl. Not easy, but it could be done. It's not going to be easy because you have to worry about some teams like Dallas, like Los Angeles, like Tampa, like Green Bay, like Detroit, Washington, and you got to go through Buffalo and stuff like that. So it's not going to be easy. I mean, Buffalo's AFC, but they're going to be a good team. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen this year. Wish them the best. Hopefully, I like to see them go back to, hopefully make it back to the Super Bowl, but if they make the playoffs and fall short, which is, you know, they consider it to be a good run, but we never seen a repeat NFC team making it back to the Super Bowl since the Seahawks, where they could have won it back-to-back, but we saw what happened there. They didn't run with Marshawn Lynch. They threw the ball, it ended up being an interception. That was one of the most boneheaded calls ever in history, where you had some time where you could punch it in with beast mode. I mean, why didn't you do it? I mean, you know, so it's gonna be interesting to see how the season turns out. Looking forward to it. Like I said, I'll probably towards the end of preseason I'll do this again, give you my final preview, my what could happen. You know, like I said, Eagles preseason, Bengals, Browns, and Jets. So 23 games. So 2 at Lincoln Financial, 1 at MetLife. So it's gonna be real interesting to see how these how the teams play. So looking forward to doing my preview again. So that's it. But I hope you enjoyed my preview, early predictions, and hit that like button and tell what you think of. What do you think your team's gonna do? What do you think the Eagles gonna do? Who's your Super Bowl prediction? I can't make one early, so hopefully it's not Patrick Mahomes. Let's get somebody in there. Maybe Josh Allen, maybe Lamar Jackson. Who knows? We could be in a shocker. Who could be somebody we didn't expect. So we'll have to wait and see. So hopefully I'd like to see the Eagles get back there again, defend that title. So we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video. Hit that like button if you're new to my channel. Smash that subscribe button, turn on notifications. I'll be back with another video. Until then, take care, everybody. Stay safe, stay humble, be a blessing. Thank you to all my subscribers. Without you, I won't be doing these. So, thank you, everybody.